Hey, what's up? I'm Crimson Mockingbird. I'm with my buddy Zach, and we will be traveling down the rabbit hole that is Call of Cthulhu 2018.
Alright, let's do it.
So, beyond the fact that I know almost nothing about this other than the initial trailer for it, I really haven't seen anything about it, which I'm actually A, happy for, and B, intrigued about, because I've seen a little bit of gameplay of like the original Call of Cthulhu, and I don't know if this is connected. Do you know anything about, do you know if it's connected at all?
I don't know if it's connected. About the only thing I know about the Call of Cthulhu is, of course, the first game, and I think it's a board game as well. There's a board game called Call of Cthulhu.
I think so. I just don't know if they're as connected, are they separate? Are they,
I wouldn't know.
I would imagine that the board game and the video game wouldn't be connected. But H.P. Lovecraft has some amazing work. It is creepy and awesome. Also, nice thing, it actually started off with subtitles on. So, oh, nope, still no control.
Crawling through fish guts.
Why did the game save now? The game saved from me just starting it. Okay. To move, yep. Can I go down there again? Nope. Also, what to do with all the dead sharks?
Well, if I'm correct, this is an island?
I think so.
So, fisheries would be a thing.
Yeah, it just seems strange to have them just sort of strewed up there.
In a cave, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, just like the first. My question is, how is it locked? Or is there just like a never-ending chain that somehow got put on there? You must light up specific items in order to interact with them.
Oh, so you need like a match or something in order to do that?
I
There's
guess.
a lit lantern over there.
Yeah, that's how I get, oh, okay, there's a way around. I couldn't, it's so dark. Also, this lantern looks fucking creepy. Hurricane lamp. So can I light it with this, or can this lamp not light other things?
Well, I mean, I've never really heard of people... Oh, yep, there you go.
Oh, I actually have a light to actually see that. I couldn't make out with my hand that was a bolt cutter.
Wow. That's
a little sad.
That's something
Okay,
special.
so here's the question. Do I go through here, or do I go back up there? They both seem to lead to the same area. Yeah, it was a solid chain. Damn.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Is that Cthulhu? Oh, I can't cut it from this side. Well,
Usually Cthulhu never actually makes an appearance in Lovecraftian tales. He's more of an omnipresent being.
well, that's what I mean. Is is he just talking to us? He's not actually appeared.
We don't
he's
even
just,
know
is he
if that's Cthulhu or
Yeah.
not.
Or who knows? This is going to be all in my estranged mind because for some reason there's fish guts just randomly spewed
What a
across it.
putrid offering.
Oh,
An orca.
yep.
Where's its? Oh, where's its eye?
Right. I think it got gouged out.
Yeah. All of their eyes are just destroyed.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Should I be running right now? Okay, so this is walking. This is running. You're not really running, dude.
You mean briskly jogging?
Yeah.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Those are some disjointed cuts.
I bet the update fixes that, hopefully. I guess it was a dream, so...
I hate whiskey.
Then why do you drink whiskey?
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctor prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Pierce Investigations Agency. Oh, I'm a private detective. Cool. Occult, inhabitants, clues, inventory. I have a lighter. Lost Battalion. 10-7-18.
Oh, wonder.
I'm guessing 1918. I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
1818.
If I'm correct, the Lost Battalion refers to a group of soldiers from World War I that got lost in the Argonne.
Didn't Sabaton have a song about it?
I believe so.
I think I remember that. That was
It's
a
called the
badass
Lost
song.
Battalion.
That's why it sort of hit me. Okay, so let's see here. Strength. Call on your physical power. It marks me as a professional, but it seems more like an amateur. Amateur in elegance, so like speaking to people. Yeah, that would actually be pretty accurate. Professional, novice in medicine. Nothing in the occultism. That makes sense. Oh, I have a sanity meter? Mental trauma. Oh, so maybe... And you're...
Yep, Muse Argonne Offensive. That is the Lost Battalion.
That's pretty awesome. But it seems like the more mental traumas that affect me, the more my sanity goes down. I'm guessing that the more unstable I become. Which is actually really cool, where it's like, it tells you, it's like, okay, you already start off a little bit, you know, you already had a mental trauma, but the more you build up, the worse it's going to get. And that's pretty cool, that it actually tells you how many.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Nothing in there.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Why do I care about that? I feel like that's going to come back.
Sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The case. Can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dream. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Don't drink. I hate whiskey, so don't drink it.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, I can actually update this now. Okay, let's see here. Represent your knowledge of the occult science. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Oh, what? I did give like 4 to reach amateur. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna raise all those to amateur and investigation. Let's raise that a little bit.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you to...
I'm coming.
Why does his voice sound familiar to me? His voice sounds really familiar. I don't know why.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
The lip sync is kind of...
You're free to
off.
leave
It's
anytime,
creeping me
sir.
out.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Yeah,
Steven
a little
Webster,
bit.
industrialist.
Like I said, hopefully with the update
All of
that I
Boston.
haven't installed because
Tell me, Mr.
it would take too
Pierce,
long
are you
and I
capable
want
of
to do this.
handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Okay.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Doesn't that almost look like that one creature from our
What am I
from
supposed to
the
think?
dream?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Your current objective. Okay. Oh. Okay. So examine the painting and examine Hawkins' file. Oh, I have to
What's
hold it.
this
Okay.
say on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Consult diary. What did it say about it? A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Can I choose? Okay. Unlocked answer.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay, so I have to have the right skills to be able to do it. Like, for example, I don't think I could have unlocked that answer if I didn't have some occult... if I didn't increase that occultism. Find about Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Isn't that like
Saw things. What do you
potentially
mean by that?
like could be considered
I
as
never
like
knew
going a
what she
little
meant
bit
by
mentally
that.
unstable?
My daughter was
Just
an
saying.
enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile.
Are
I
they trying to
believe
hide
you are
something?
right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
All right, because there's all the
think
information
I'm
I need.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
It's like he knows me.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Learning the Medicines, Volume 1. Nothing.
I used to be an avid reader.
Nope.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
What else can I examine? I still don't want to drink that.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Any other cases I could look at?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. but it seems to have been shunned since then.
Something off about the place.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Okay, I think I looked at everything.
Well, let's go then.
To dark water! By the way, I didn't realize it. I probably could have spun the painting around or something. Because I don't remember seeing an address on that.
Yeah, right?
Like,
I mean, it
he was
might
like,
have been on the package labeling that the dude got from his daughter.
possibly, but then how would you know that? I mean, I didn't notice anything that said it. I mean, it might have been in the police report, but he mentioned the painting, so I'm just like, so then why couldn't I see it on the painting? And we can finally play again. That took a while to load. Do I get to shoot witches?
Don't reference that part. That was a notorious bug with the first game. We had to shoot like these 6 points, but
They never explained how you were supposed
oh
to
no,
know.
it wasn't explained. You were supposed to be able to see them, but 9 times out of 10 they were just straight up invisible.
Apparently, though, like they had like the ruler things on the side indicated where they kinda were.
Yeah, people made their own like custom reference points for people who were encountering the bug.
Yeah. I just felt like I just remember just hearing about that bug, and so I felt like this was an appropriate time to sort of make reference to it.
We're almost there.
How do you know his name?
Foggy morning.
For example, same with the father. Okay, A, his last name wasn't the same as his daughter, which is kind of understandable considering that she was married. But how the fuck did you know his name? He says, "Don't you know who I am?" or anything like. He said that, but they never said who he was.
Scylla, named after a Greek mythological creature.
It's obviously like a whaling ship or something.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
This town looks
Nice
interesting.
young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor
Okay.
Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
That seemed interesting. So, he has a surprise for me at the bar. Like a good surprise? A bad surprise?
Oh, it's a bad surprise, you know it.
Oh, totally.
Good work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
What the fuck?
Dumping in
But it's
Orca?
only a
Or is
fish.
that an orca?
Yeah, it's an orca.
Fish? You've got no idea.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
What's happening?
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now,
You creep me the
please,
fuck out.
allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're
Okay,
not
when you
sailors.
tell someone they're
It's
not
a
supposed to
sign.
go somewhere, that generally reinforces them wanting to get to said place.
Not only that, but you are creepy as fuck. Like, not only that, considering you're not willing to remotely talk about it, most of the time it's like, people will say, oh, some bad stuff happened there, so it's generally a good idea to avoid it, or, something. Not usually, though, of, it's good advice, listen to me, and shut up. That usually means there's something there they don't want you to know about, and it makes you all the more want to know about it. Thank you. That's some great hospitality right there.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I guess this?
Hold to test.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Understandable. I guess find out about Darkwater?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I could have asked, but considering how he acted, I didn't really think it would be a good idea to.
I didn't
do
expect
that.
to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I guess I'm looking for a warehouse.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36.
Considering that the one guy wouldn't even tell me where.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Ooh, creepy.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Should I order a drink, you think?
Yeah, why not?
Captain
Fuck it.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Fine, I should have just said I'm sorry. Also, so the guy spits at me simply because I just walk into the bar. I didn't even walk in like a douchebag. I just simply walked into the bar. He spat at me. How is that my fault?
Because you're a foreigner.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Anything else back here?
You like our
Shoulder from
song?
a lot of people here.
We're true sirens. We may
Probably,
not be
yeah.
pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the
Also,
newspaper.
damn, is your voice
believe
like
it.
annoying?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell. Jack.
They're weird.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Hey there, buddy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe
Also,
we
look
should
his
let him
arm.
take it.
There's like writing.
No, the risks
Tattooed
are too
to it.
high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
I noticed her back here. I imagine
you
she's
looking
the
at,
provider of the
stranger?
alcohol.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, that's right. Walk away.
Not like I could do much. A lot of these people
Yeah.
don't seem interested in talking to me at all. Or just view me as a complete
Well,
nuisance.
You're an outsider.
Charles
Yeah.
Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
By the way, that scratch writing, my writing's better than that, and that's saying something. I have very bad handwriting.
I do too.
But seriously, that I could barely make out what the fuck that was saying. I didn't even realize that that was supposed to be, of what that was at first. Also, what's the deal with all the lamps and all the lights here? They're all, like, greenish.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, can't open. Oh, here's the toilet. Don't mind me, just gonna be taking a shit. Alright, let's go on. I never understood that in video games. Why make it where the door opens both ways?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
So, he must have known the ship, I'm guessing. The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2.
Given that that ship's called the Scylla, I wonder if there's a sister ship called the Charybdis.
Also, is that improving my medicine? Represents your ability to find hidden objects. Oh, I should have improved that. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. So I have to have this to actually see it.
Well, bump it up again if you want to.
Also, look at that. So apparently, it looks like each of the books. Okay, so yeah, the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. So the CP can affect everything except occult and medicine, which actually, to an extent, makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's good that I boosted up my occultism and healing at the start to novice. I mean, up to amateur. Because who knows how difficult it'll be. I imagine that there are probably occult books like those medicine books. So probably the only way I can then improve it is by finding those books.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Oh.
And of course.
And there it goes. Dead.
Well, I'm going to call it there then, because fuck it.
Might have to wait for your update to finish.
Yep, so we're going to call it there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like, please hit subscribe. If you didn't, hit that dislike. Either way, though, I very much appreciate if you would leave a comment. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell. And I'll be seeing you further down the rabbit hole next time. See ya!
Bye, guys.